What is up, guys? It's Wednesday, and that means it's what's the point of strapless harnesses? Paintball companies expanding outward outside of the paintball industry, and tank sizes? Colin Herrero asked, hey Brad, I was wondering, what is the point of strapless harnesses like the Bunker Kings and the new HK Army packs are? I just don't get it. Mainly holding pods. No, really holding pods. I don't know, maybe making stuff quicker. There isn't necessarily like some big underlying hidden meaning behind it. It's just making it quicker, right? So instead of having that strap that holds that pod in place, you just pull a pod out. There's no real hidden meaning. It's just gonna make it a little quicker. I do feel like it's kind of gimmicky though. It's not saving you minutes of time. It's saving you like tenths of a second, fractions of tenths of a second. Like it's a very small time savings. I kind of look at like speed feeds on hoppers the same way I do these strapless harnesses. While like the speed feed's nice and the strapless harness might be nice, by no means is it necessary. It's not like I need a strapless harness or need a speed feed to play paintball. I do feel the speed feed's a little more useful though than the strapless harness, as like my hand's already back there. It's not that much effort to just pull the strap down and then take the pod with it. So really it's just quicker pod removal and maybe overall, I don't know, cleaner design. Char Wu asked, why do you think paintball companies haven't gone after big celebrities to help grow the sport or brand? Do you think it would help if a company like Dire Planet Eclipse went the Burton route, turning into a lifestyle brand that happens to service the paintball industry? We kind of have seen that a little bit, but I don't know if it matters. The most recent case that I can think of at least is where like a paintball company teamed up with a famous person. Has to be Dye and Ken Griffey Jr. We actually talked about that in a Paintball Ruined My Week Monday news segment where Dye and Griff joined up to create the Swingman M2, a gun that was like commemorating Ken Griffey Jr.'s baseball, Major League Baseball accomplishments. But I don't know, like who sees that stuff? Like, I don't know why. I feel like Dye just does it because they think Griffey's cool and they could get in like good graces with him. I don't know if it really like benefits paintball at all. Maybe it's some sort of advertisement for Dye, which is good, I guess. And then we've definitely had like other celebrities playing paintball. Like if you watch Bear DiGio's Instagram account, he's always posting pictures up of celebrities that are going out to Hollywood Sports Park. And then we've definitely seen like Waka Flocka and HK Army like team up and become buddies and do things. Although I don't know, nothing really recent. That was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I do think it would be really cool if like paintball companies could become sort of lifestyle brands. Like Dye and Planet Eclipse just became like normal brands, kind of like Burton and like Volcom have. But I don't know if that's necessarily gonna be possible with paintball. I mean, those two brands at least came from much larger industries and were able to kind of like branch out. And then they come from sports that are like aspirational. Like people wanna be snowboarders. You wanna be a surfer or skateboarder or whatever it is. No one wants to actually be a paintball player. And no one wants to be like associated with paintball either. So I don't think it's gonna happen. We have seen recently though HK Army venture outside of paintball and start Meta Threads, a clothing brand that is geared toward or targeted at esports stuff, like they're sponsoring some teams and like have other things going on outside of paintball. I don't know if that's good or bad though, like HK maybe having more money is good, but then again, if this whole meta thread thing takes off, I could see them ditching and abandoning paintball, so that probably wouldn't be good. I don't know, we've kind of seen it, but I don't know if it's ever gonna get to the level that like Burton's at. Liam Thompson asked, I can't decide on what tank size to buy. All I know is I want a carbon fiber one. I don't shoot that much, but people keep telling me to get a bigger tank. So I think there's like 3 things you need to look at when buying a compressed air tank. First, how many shots you want. And you might be a new player, so you're like, oh, I only need like 300 shots. You never know. In like 6 months from now, 2 years from now, something, you could start playing tournaments and then maybe want to be able to get 1,000 shots off a tank. So think of how many shots you want now, and then maybe how many shots you'd need in 2 years. And then maybe think about weight. If you want like the lightest tank possible, maybe take a look at the Empire Ultra tanks or the Ninja Super Light tanks, but they are gonna cost you about $50 more than like cheaper ones in the same size. And then size. You said this earlier, but people were suggesting that you get a bigger size. And there's like two main reasons I think that getting a bigger tank than a smaller tank makes a little more sense. One, you can get more shots, right? So say right now you only need that like 300 shots, but you never know. In that 2 years, you could need the 1,000 shots. Like if you're playing a tournament or whatever, you just want to be able to shoot more. So it's a little more versatile on the amount of shots you can get. And then number two, to me, longer guns make more stable shooting platforms. So I find that like running and shooting is a lot easier, snap shooting is a lot easier, kind of everything's just easier with a longer gun. I mean, to an extent though, you don't want to be like have it be ridiculously long, but getting like that 68 or 77 size typically is gonna fit most people. But I'm even bigger than the average person, so I like the Empire 80s because it's even just that little bit longer than the 77. So I think that bigger tank size, yeah, is more versatile and makes a more stable shooting platform. So the three things you need to think about: shots, weight, and size. But I do think the real answer is try it out. Like if you have a local paintball store or maybe at the paintball field, try to get a specific tank size, put it on your gun, and just kind of see how it feels. Guys, that's Paintball Question Time. To have your question answered on Paintball Question Time, use hashtag PBQT wherever you would like, and I will find it and answer your question. Or just leave a comment below, I'll see those too. Watch more Paintball Question Times right there. Or subscribe by hitting that circle button and hit the bell, and then be notified of all the cool paintball videos that happen.